Hello, and welcome to the new and improved MathLinks Core 2nd Edition grades 6 through 8. We're excited that you're about to embark on this journey and want to help you get acquainted with your new mathematics program. Bringing joy back to the classroom is one of our many goals for you and your students. In this session, we address the MathLinks rubric. So let's get started. If you haven't already done so, we highly recommend watching the initial About MathLinks video. It's pretty short and gives a nice overview of the features of all three MathLinks programs. Now, let's take a closer look at getting started using the MathLinks rubric. We all want our students to be better problem solvers. Doing well on task-like problems doesn't usually happen just by assigning more of them. It takes sincere effort on the part of both students and their teachers. The goal of the MathLinks rubric activity routine is to help students sharpen their problem-solving abilities through practice and the realization of what constitutes high-level responses. Additionally, most students are likely to encounter high-stakes testing near the end of a school year. On those exams, it's common to have a combination of selected response items and a performance task, or some other problem-solving requirement. So after using the MathLinks rubric, we can expect our students to achieve higher on these tests as well. You'll find the MathLinks rubric on the General Resources side of the Teacher Portal in Activity Routines. Choose Teaching Notes to learn about using the rubric, and reproducibles for student copies for doing the initial Getting to Know the Rubric activity. Read about the rubric and get familiar with the three sections M, A, and R. Notice that each section has standards for mathematical practice citations plus 2 descriptors. You'll see that the Math section best connects to Practice 6, which is about using precise mathematics and language. The Applications and Modeling section best connects to Practices 1 and 4, which are related to persevering in problem solving and mathematical modeling. And the Reasoning section best connects to Practice 3, which is about making clear mathematical arguments and attending to reasoning. Note that we emphasize connects as they are not exact fits to these SMPs. You might notice that these are the practice standards that are given the most attention on the 2 major national assessments. We offer a set of fraction problems that are below grade level and are intended to be accessible to all students. That's not to say that 100% of students will be successful on them, but that's okay. We're not looking for perfection here. As a matter of fact, students may learn quite a lot from mistakes and misconceptions, and that happens frequently to students when they encounter fraction problems. The MathLinks rubric TE file has step-by-step directions for administering the problems and using the rubric with students. These problems come with answer keys in that same file. There are also student work samples for both you and your students to analyze with the rubric. We actually do not recommend using the entire rubric on every problem or task. You'll see our suggestion to select about 2 or 3 rubric statements for discussion at a time to help students get used to them. And you can also choose to use the facilitation notes provided. Finally, in that same file for your grade level, you'll see a list of rubric-worthy problems in most every unit. These are for practicing the routine and using it as frequently as practicable. You'll find over time that this is a very worthwhile formative assessment routine. And remember that among every unit's resources are tasks. We suggest using the rubric with tasks as summative assessment. Thanks for watching, and if you have more questions, please reach out to us anytime.